Hello, welcome back to Monster Train. I forgot to turn the music on, please hold. There we go. Let's get into it, shall we? What are we today? Who are we today? I think we're Stygian. Let me look. Yesterday's video was like 30 minutes late because I accidentally set it to upload at 5:30 and didn't wake up until the right timing, so I'm sorry for that. Oh, I didn't wake up till about 3. We were awoken nothing. Alright, it's Stygian time, boys. Let's get to it. Hell yeah. Once again, I'd like to say, I've been saying it a lot, but oh my fucking god, we're melting again! Ah, that's not what I wanted to say. It's fine. I'm so sick of melting secondary. Get it out of here. Even just like 2 runs of it, I'm already pissed. We got Seraph the Temperate, we got Flash Freeze, Purifying Cleanse, and Drain. I'd like to say again though, thank you guys for all the support on the videos. If you are enjoying, don't forget to hit me with a like. Perhaps consider subscribing. We're past 700. We're only 300 away from the big 1,000, which is more than I ever would have expected. When I hit 100 and got to make my custom YouTube URL, people were like, "Oh man, can't wait for 1,000." I'm like, "Yeah, we'll talk about that in like 2 years, right?" And now, like 4 months later, holy shit. Anyway, with that out of the way, first Hell Pact versus Melting Spout. First Hell Pact is just, I've said it many times, this should just be an Umbra Relic. It's so bad in this clan. Like, it's just worthless. Spike of the Stygian, because I don't want to pick this up and be like, well, if we get a Spike, it's kind of cool. Melting Spout's fine. A Stealth Tomb isn't bad, although it does take away a potential win condition of a held over, engulfed in smoke plus a tomb. However, that's okay. We get our choice here. I believe we take Frostbite because we don't have a finisher. Yeah, we're gonna take Frostbite because we don't have a finisher here. Alright. Sap Seraph also, we're gonna have to take Frostbite or Conduit at some point. You can't full commit to spell weakness on the Sap Seraph, because if you do, your Tethys just never attacks. Mark of Invasion, I think, is really bad. Yeah, this is already going to be a pretty hard combat, keeping Tethys alive. Thankfully, Tethys' damage output is so high that she only has to hit the boss like twice. But, yeah, Mark of Invasion here would have just killed Tethys, right? Absolutely. No matter what, I wouldn't have been able to play Tethys. We had a bad draw. So I'm glad I didn't pick it. Alright, let's get into it. I've been struggling a lot with this game lately. Like, we went on that big tear, we got the 9 in a row win. And since then, I've just been getting kind of blasted. Last night I lost, like... I had 5 runs, I lost 4. But, like, I think 2 or 3 of those runs I lost due to things that I could not control. I lost 1 run because of a weird bug where my... what was it? My... What was the card? The Ally of the Ancients with Railhammer and Double Stack. I played it and it was supposed to give me 58 armor and it gave me 54. And then the boss did 52 damage to my pyre because I was off by 4. Like my unit had, it was the trample boss on floor 7. My branded warrior died with 24 HP. And he was 1 hit away from killing the boss, and I was just like, wow, that's fucking bullshit. But a lot of the things like that, right? Another run I went 4 shops looking for Endless for my Titan Sentry and didn't find it. Wow. Alright, I guess the boss is gonna beat my ass here. Should have put a drag up here, I suppose. It's okay, he's gonna hit me for 5. Oh no, he's gonna hit 10 actually, he was at 2. But a bunch of little shit like that happened to me last night. I think I went 3 straight runs going, wait, is this a fucking bug? What's going on here? Explosives is cool. I'm really not sure how I feel about this Melting Spout. The idea is it turns the tombs into like a single use hit, right? Like they take 1 round and then they die. And that's kind of cool. On average, I find myself underwhelmed with offering Monument. However, we could do that god-awful infinite with this card, so we'll go for it. If you didn't see it, I have a highlight video doing this infinite. We'll try for it here because it's a free win if we get there. but it's also gross. I don't really want to upgrade anything. I think Offering Monument's going to fill in as a tank for Tethys here, and I'm not going to play any spells on it. And if we go against High Priest, we're probably just going to die. Maybe I should have just grabbed that shark. I was hoping to pick up Titan Sentry. Ah, it's High Priest, we're just going to die. Yeah, alright, this was a quick run. I mean, it's not... There's ways out, right? We have Helical Crystals, we have outs here. It's just... Ugh. I have no way to keep Tethys alive, so... Gross, basically. Just gross. There's not really much I can do here. The Reconcilers are going to also stop me from playing anything meaningful. Like, all in all, this is really bad. I'm not going to be able to play out all my cards. High Priest is just going to farm me here, and there's nothing I can do because my shop didn't have a large stone. It's okay. The problem is that High Priest spawns with 2 Reconcilers on this combat. I'm not going to be able to draw into anything. I'm not even sure what I guess I can draw into Drain, right? If I could Drain him at a better timing. Add Burnout. It's like, for what? So we do have 1 out here, which is drawing into Drain. However, I'm only going to be drawing 3 cards per turn because of these Reconcilers, unless I find some way to kill them. Which there is not a way. These are the rest of the cards I see, because they just clog the deck. But draining here is worthless because what does it do? Nothing. I needed this card to be drawn a little later. We might live, right? If I can get him below 5, maybe. I think we're dead. I don't know, maybe the Offering Monument can 1v1 him? I guess we can try 25, he's going to 98. Which will kill me, yeah? Okay, so we gotta fish. We gotta use Offering Monument to try and, wow. Offering Monument, you gotta find me a sap, please. Oh my god. Offering Monument, you fucking genius. Holy shit, it's done it. Wow. Alright. Card's nuts. And instead of dying, we just take 8. I did not expect that. You know, one time, right? I say one time a lot, considering the number of times I've had something like that pan out for me. Hey, we got molded. We're gonna torture ourselves. This run is going to become just utter torture. Just absolutely, this is a nightmare. I'm gonna try to bare bones survive through Daedalus. I'm gonna look for a Stygian unit here, that's good. Oh my god, they just gave me another Offering Monument. What? I don't want this though. I think I need Icy Celophyte to survive. I think I do want Icy Celophyte here. Like, they gave me the second Offering Monument. It's crazy, they really want me to do this bullshit. So Icy Celophyte plus a held over Helical Crystallis is going to be our short-term plan here to survive to the mid to late game, and then we're going to just recreate that shitty-ass infinite that I hate. Wow, they've given me... I could actually just have all of the pieces here. I should duplicate. Duplicate the Offering Monument. Yeah. So if you haven't seen this combo, the way that it works is very simple and very awful. Like, it's truly... this is a video that I might just jump cut forward for you, because this video might end up being like an hour and a half on the lower side of things. But the way that this infinite works is, if you have all of your cards in hand, and you have 2 Offering Monuments on the field, and you have 2 Reforms in your hand, what you can do is you can just play Offering Monument, and then like get them both down to 5 HP, or I guess you want one at 5 and one at 10 or whatever. I'm not 100% certain. It just kind of works. But then you play Offering Monument, you play Offering Monument, you play Reform, killing one of the Offering Monuments. You then Reform the killed Offering Monument, The other offering monument draws you another reform that's in your discard pile, and you just keep reforming forever. I've done this before. It's fucking awful. Like, it's truly terrible. Wow, this is... Daedalus, you've once again absolutely done it to me. You madman. Oh. I guess I'll play Offering Monument up here with a drag. What we draw into. Right on, we got Icy Silliphite. No, put her down here because I have to hit a Offering Monument. I'm gonna roll because there's a chance that saves me. I guess he took 15 instead of taking 10. Is that worth it? I don't know about that. Using these Offering Monuments as fill-in tanks is very odd. But once they take damage, like, you can play spells on them for free because it takes away from their max HP, it doesn't hurt them. Doomed Explosives is fine here. I say explosives even though I know it's explosive, and I'm not sure I like that. My man's really strong though, like throwing an Endless on him would be really good actually. He would be really strong to get units to the final waves while at full health. Right, so like watch, right? He's at 38 of 50. If I play a spell, he stays at 38 health. Similarly, I play another spell, he stays at 38 health. It's a good thing to know. Should have let this guy tank. Yeah. Oh well. So we got the hasted rounds coming up. I'm gonna probably just be trying to overpower Daedalus with a little spell weakness in here. Well, Daedalus, I don't like that you've done this to me. The best thing we could pick up is something that says Incant on it, probably. That isn't the shark. Also, would like to point out I would prefer it to not be the shark. Because if the shark is, like, the Incant shark is just gonna scale armor, which is not very good. Rage Siren would be good, and Siren of the Sea would be good. I just want one of the Sirens, is what I'm saying. Stacking 5 HP is maybe not worth it here. I don't know, I gotta be very careful. Because every time I play a spell like this, I'm going to lose rounds against Daedalus, but I think it's fine. I think we can play one spell on her. I think it's fine. I don't know, I'm afraid. I mean, maybe we're lucky and this run dies before it gets off the ground and I don't have to play this hell. This hell that I've created. So 25 and 20 are the same health point for the purposes of this. And I should just pop you. 34 and 30 are the same health points, however... Or I guess, actually I can just play a spell on him for free anyway, you slice it there. Can I play this down here? No, you can't play cards on frozen rooms. Interesting. Welcome back, my explosive friend. He buys us 2 rounds. And he does 50. Very nice. Okay, we're gonna kill Daedalus as long as I play Crystallis up here. Alright. The run gets off the ground. What a nightmare. Goodbye, Daedalus. Okay. Formless Child with Burnout 1 is interesting. Not good, just interesting. Devourer of Death. They moved this guy off of Tomb Unit designation specifically for Melting Spout, in case you didn't notice that. He's now a Wickless. I mean, this says Harvest. Hang on, can this be my finisher? It's really awkward if this is my finisher. Alright. It's just, oh god, because like, what if it doesn't work? What if it doesn't work? Hang on, so let's do the math here. Give me my calculator, right? We got 4,000 health. Let's give a conservative estimate here. Let's say the Seraph goes up at, or like a liberal estimate, I guess, 3,500. We divide that by 15. He needs 234 stacks to kill Seraph. I mean, I guess it's fine. I know that this is gonna be a miserable run. Yes. Guard of the Unnamed, of course. take Wickless Tycoon. He has a lot of money in this setup like this, but I run the risk of dying on the way, which is maybe a blessing. And we're gonna pick double draw on this. Yeah, it's definitely double draw. Okay. Alright. I know that this run is going to end up being just terrible. And I know that we're hurtling towards a very horrible disaster. But maybe I'll get lucky and we'll die. I don't need anything else. We have all the pieces. We just have to survive. Tethys with spell weakness adds a lot of value. Okay. Duplicate this card. Although I should make it free first before I dupe it. I can't until Seraph, so I may as well dupe it now and then we'll just make it free at the next magic shop. We'll make them both free. Spell Shield 2. I'm playing Spell Weakness. I probably shouldn't pick Spell Shield 2 here. Yeah, I shouldn't pick Spell Shield 2. It's fine. So the Tycoon kinda needs a little health. Because he's gonna act as a tank for a short period of time. Although I should put him on the top floor, actually. He should definitely go top floor. Yeah. Because the enemies are gonna be dying up there more than anywhere else. Just play this and kill it? I think I will. Because I'm gonna need the space to play something else. I guess playing him top floor was also smart. Philifight's gonna go here. I'm gonna play Crystallis first. Yeah, I should have played this out a little differently. I'm gonna risk a lot of damage on this combat. Actually, I might just die. If I am not careful here. I guess I can just reform him. And we have the tomb as well. It's not that big of a deal if he dies. So let's think about it. Drop a Flash Freeze here. Drop a Crystallis here. Drain him. Fine. Yeah, it's fine. If he dies, I'll molded him back, but I don't think he's even gonna die. You're living for a short period of time, so an important thing to do as well. Maybe I want to pick up energy. I want to pick up something that makes it so that I can play out these train stewards. I can also just remove them, which is equally powerful. No Crystallis here. Probably a big mistake. I'm pretty sure I'm going to take a bunch of damage for that. Yeah, I definitely am. Hey, Devourer of Death. Let's get it. See what the Molded has in store. I'm running out explosives. I'm not going to take a ton of damage for it, as it turns out. How important is it to keep Icy Celiphyte alive? That's the question. I think it's not that important. Oh, I can also just heal this guy to keep her alive. That's a good draw. Alright. I'm taking damage that I should not have taken. I should have held on to Crystallis for sure. I was just trying to play everything out. A mistake. Do another Offering Monument. The card is a decent tank. It's a really weird card. You actually. I think it's right to keep him alive. It just feels like a super strange card, right? Because it's a great tank, except for that it kills itself when you play spells on its floor. Which is always a very odd thing. Caveat, it's great except for the part where it kills itself. Can I afford to not play or can I afford to not play one of these for Helical Crystallis? 45 he's gonna do. I think I can. He's gonna do a pretty good amount of damage. I think I can afford this. With the frostbite as well. Yeah, it's death, right? For sure. Yeah, for sure. Nice. These tombs are actually really strong. Like, these guys are really big tanks. So a flat plus 30 you don't really respect until you see it in action like this. Reserve is a pretty good pickup here. But I'm gonna pass. We just want to remove a bunch of garbage. We want to get this deck down to base components. And we're limping along until we get to the infinite, and then we are truly experiencing suffering on a level that no other human has or should endure. Blood Anvil is okay, but doesn't actually do anything for us. I'll just take the jack strips. Fine. Endless on the Entombed Explosives isn't bad. Did you do this infinite with 2 endless on the... No, because you'd have to draw into that. Never mind. I don't think so. Okay, so first we need to do a little inventory here. We got how many cards post playing everything out? 2, 3. We need to get down to 7 total cards. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 12. 13 counting crystals. Okay. We need to remove 6 more, which is really easy to do. But I also am going to want to remove Train Stewards. What cards are bad here? Frozen Lance is really bad. That's gonna go first. The Merchant of Steel again. I'm gonna go ahead and just purge 2 here. Well, I should roll first. I want to give health to Tycoon here. Yeah. Give him a plus 25. And then one of the strongest pickups we're gonna be able to find is multi-strike onto these totems. What a horrible sentence. Okay, so we want to get down to 7 because 7 is the number that we can draw when we take double draw. But I need to make sure that we also survive to get there. Frozen Lands can go. That card is fine to get rid of. I'll probably start clearing Train Stewards because they're hard to play now. Fine. Okay. The big problem I can see with this run is that it's using like weird janky tanks for my Tethys. Oh god, this combat's real scary. And this combat's very, very scary. I don't know, maybe we'll get lucky and die. Maybe we'll get lucky. And this video won't be 3 hours. First of all, blood for the blood gods. Yep. For sure. I think we'll do Tethys, Totem. Losing Space Middle 4 is super awkward. We can't play bottom 4 though because of the stealth. I guess middle 4 is okay. I want to put my Tycoon on this 4 to harvest all the jack strips money. So I guess we'll play... Tycoon Siliphyte. I would like to play Tycoon Siliphyte Totem on this 4. However, I'm not allowed to do that because of the space loss. So I guess we'll just play Tycoon Totem and then Tethys Totem. Or Tycoon Siliphyte and then Tethys Totem, I think. Alright, I think that's the way we go about it. Because right now we just have to survive. The longer we live, the stronger we are. Yeah, Tycoon goes here, he farms a bunch of free money. If I play a drag up here, I have to kill it myself, which is fine. But I think it's a little better for me to start damaging the tank, because he's gonna threaten some damage on us. Offering mine. Drag. And, I mean, it's looking decent, right? Looking okay. Well, it's looking like it's passable. I want to pick up everything, right? Space is good on this. Everything that I could possibly see here would be good. However, unfortunately, I cannot see anything. My eyes are closed. Maybe I just throw away these units. What do we have here? We have 2 more units. We'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll have 10 cards in the deck. Nah, it's not worth it. We want to hold on to these for them to be good here. Because I can't. Maybe I can get my entire deck in my hand. I can actually, because there's 10 cards. It's possible, but it gets really jank when you play it like this. Yeah, he dies. And we draw 2. It gets real weird when you play it out like this. Oh, he's gonna hit me, actually. Hit you with a flash freeze. Nice. Pop a Devourer of Death down in the back here. This run's fucked. Just take a moment, look at it, and go, yeah, this is fucked. We're gonna get a little taste of what it's gonna be able to do up here, I believe. Let's see. I want to... We have 6 cards in hand. I can play out 3. Yeah, we're gonna get a taste of where this deck ends up. And it's good to play stuff down here for Crystal Cloak. But she has 2 goons spawning with her, which is problematic. Crystal Cloak might just kill me. It is possible. And we get an explosive to tank a few hits for us. And I need to get rid of this Train Steward though. My man is taking up a space in the hand. If I didn't have this Train Steward in hand, we could actually maybe do something a little whack here. I can kill my own. I can't quite though. The moldeds aren't free, so I can't do anything too whack. Alright. Just gonna pop one of these. And give you a cleanse so that we get a little more time here. We get 3 rounds out of it. Okay. We're in trouble. We're in trouble here. I don't really know what to do. This is a death that makes plenty of sense when it hits, because I tried to go into this whack infinite, and it's going to, you know. Never mind, we're fine. Don't touch a single thing. Just press end turn. Tethys puts down, I mean, fuck dude, she dies to the explosion from the Harvester here. He's gonna put down, what, like 60 damage or something like that? 75 damage, reasonable. Maybe he's not so bad, right? Maybe he's not so bad. Cards are worthless. These cards are also worthless. Also, I didn't look at which fell it is. If it's Rage Fell, we're probably also going to die. There's a lot of ways that this one dies. It's Curse Fell. We have a chance. Because my infinite is like set. We have everything for it now. Oh god, we have everything for it. I'm gonna double stack the drain because I might need that. Just in case. And we're gonna remove... How many cards here? How many cards here? We got one, post playing everything out, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 cards. Okay. I'm going to remove a Train Steward and remove a Purifying Clan. Train Stewards are expensive, they're hard to play. I'm just gonna also pay 120 to remove another Train Steward. Okay, we have the pieces. Everything is prepared. We're there, and I'm really sad that we're there. There's a part of me deep down that hoped we weren't gonna get there, but they offered me everything I needed so early that I could just put it all together. I might just eat ultimate penance damage. I don't have to here, but in the future I may. Once again, I've lost space on the floor that is the worst to lose space on, which is the middle floor. Although I guess it doesn't matter too much. I kind of want to play Tethys on this floor just so I don't take Absolver curses. Doing that's kind of awkward, but if we play Tethys, Tycoon, right? It should be fine. And I'll put Sylphite middle floor. Okay. I haven't healed at all on this run, which is a little scary, but I've had to go to all the removals we could get to. I didn't find him. Thank God this is an easy round, right? But like, oh my God, he's not here. Where's my Tycoon? Crazy. Oh, this is a minor misplay, I believe. I think I wanted to. I'm not sure if this is like the end of the world sort of misplay, but I think it was better to have taken one of those down a notch. I guess I could just pop one with a Purifying Cleanse to kill it. Because I think I need them on alternating deaths. I don't think I want them dying at the same time. And yeah, I think I do want to do that actually. Yeah, I'm going to try it. I believe this is an important play. Just to have them die at alternating times, right? I need one dead when I play them first molded to really start going here. Okay. Like, this is where I want to take ultimate penance damage. I need to play this Tycoon, who'll go behind. I think this is the turn to take ultimate penance. Yeah, it just is. Like, there's actually no I think about it, right? I just have to accomplish our goals here. Drop another drag here. Okay. Now, ultimate penance, it does mess with me a little bit because I needed to. I need to keep the deck at the correct sizing here, but it is okay, I believe. Because we still have a little bit of a ways to go here. We gotta clear out a few more units, right? Train Steward here, drag here, explosive. We go up here and we go ahead and hit Reform on the Offering Monument. May as well bring them back because they'll die at alternating times now. We have 10 cards. We're more or less there. Did I miscount? I thought I was only going to have 8. One of these is Ultimate Penance, and I probably haven't played a drag or something. Yeah. Oh, gross. That how it fell? That's gross. I guess I just miscounted. It's okay. This is disgusting. I don't like this. Just taking another 5 for free here. Kinda gross. Go ahead and reform the explosive and just drop it on the middle floor. The bottom floor, rather. 36 health, holy moly. A lot of health. Play that. Yeah. I've taken 10 damage from these ultimate penances. Very rough. We're not quite there, but, you know, if we survive Fel, we're gonna be there. And if we don't survive Fel, it's probably a blessing. it's probably a blessing in disguise if we die to Fel here. Right, so this is where I could start to make some ground, right? Let's see if I can do this. On a drag, it doesn't matter. Not quite. We cannot quite do it. Very close, though. Actually, the Purifying Cleanse? Hang on. As long as I have space to play this drag, which I do. Yeah, so now you get to see the infinite in action right here. Except for you don't, because it's fine. I can't cancel this, unfortunately. We can play Purifying Cleanse. This is the infinite right here. So you play the molded, reform another drag, slap it away, get rid of him. And then you just molded, Offering Monument. This is at 5 HP. You then molded. That one dies, but it's okay. We're close. This guy he has too much health. That's the problem here. And I have too many drags to reform. How many cards are in my hand? 3, 6, 9, 10. Yeah, it's 10. That's what I thought. I need this guy to... So I do need... We're learning about it as we go here. Handful, yeah. That's the problem right there. I have too many This one has too much health, is the problem. But it's a little taste of it, at least. Now, unfortunately, I filled my hand up with a bunch of worthless dregs. Unfortunate. Killing this is good, though. Lets me replay this guy. And even with just that little bit, right, we got a little extra here. Oh, I was meant to put this... Oh, no, I killed him so he doesn't hit this guy anymore, yeah. Alright, I took free damage here. Doing that. Alright. Can I not take free damage here? Is there... There's no way, right? There's a lot of things we can pick up that make this deck get really weird, too. Real weird, real weird, real weird, real fast here. There's nothing I can draw into, right? Crystallis molded, no way. Yeah. Press end turn. She's gonna clog my hand up a little bit. And maybe this guy dying is good, I don't know. It's just a little taste of what we're doing here. Now, I might just die. Mind you, we might just die. I'm not certain. Because of the ultimate penance. I'm not 100% certain. Crystallis to clear these two boons. The dregs are in the way as well. I gotta reform one of these. 10 HP because he just died naturally. It's fine. Like, don't get me wrong. It's real strange, and I'm not 100% certain it works. But I'm pretty sure Fel just dies anyway. Yeah, Fel just dies, no doubt. Drop a cleanse here. Reform the explosive. Like, we don't need to do any more. Just to get a taste of it. Get a little experience under the belt there. And she was just gonna die. Doesn't have a chance. But this is it. This is your dumb infinite with your win here being Devourer of Death. Can you make it work? Yeah, you just gotta do a bunch of bullshit. There's a great case to be made for just picking up... Oh, Sacrificial Resurrection. I don't need any of this, though. Great case to be made for taking energy, though. Because we have We have so few cards already, I don't know if I need the draw. But the draw feels a little better anyway. It opens me up to picking up a good card, right? Because I can mix in like a good zero-cost card in this, perhaps. I go for Pyre Health and removals. Just remove the Train Steward. The Purifying Cleanse is nice to even things out. I'm gonna removal the Flash for use. And the Train Steward. Fine. Then we peep the Magic Merchant for... Permafrost is nice, because it just takes cards out of the rotation. -1s are also really important, because we have no energy. Jeez. Okay. Permafrost on... Drain is fine with me. Permafrosting a card is important to do just because it takes it out of the draw rotation. It's similar to a removal for the purposes of this run. Spell Weakness 2 is the way to go, because we're killing enemies with that held over Crystallis. Maybe I should have picked space, I don't know. I think there's no way that I lose space on the middle floor again. How is this combat for enemies losing, or... It's not that big of a deal if they heal on the move. Because we're killing them with Crystallis anyway. Imagine if I could reform this Harvester of Death and have him reform with all of his souls. Yeah, top floor loss is fine. Basically everything is fine here except for a bottom or a middle floor loss, right? Because I want to set Wickless Tycoon Tethys Silophyte on this floor. Yeah. I'm recognizing that the damage output might be too high and they might just punch through the Tycoon, but I'll just reform him. Now I miss one of these, which is interesting, but it's not that big of a deal to miss Devourer of Death, because nothing should die on that floor right now. Nothing should die on that floor right now. He's not going to last very long, but that's okay. You're going to do your best, Wickless Tycoon, and that's all that matters. So I believe, like I said, we want to burn one of these so they're on alternating death timers. Just throw a drag up here, I have space for it. Removing the dregs so they don't clog up the reform is probably a pretty good idea as well. Because having to throw them to these harvesters is rough. But yeah, we just cycle through now. And we can drop an explosive down here and actually change that number by a lot. Wow, that changes it by a lot. And then pop a Crystallis up here. I can flash freeze, but it doesn't make a big difference. This will save him 5 health, I guess. It's fine. And the bottom for the fucking Entombed Explosive is doing great. And yeah, we basically just draw the entire deck and do the infinite now. How much health does this boss have? Just, deep sigh. I know what we're about to do. Lord, forgive me for what I must do. Although it's not quite ready, because I have to get these things to lower health points. But we're basically there. Fun fact, by the way, if you see it there, one of the reasons you have to do it like this is because you cannot, so even though this is draw 2, this molded will not be drawn. You can only draw 1. I guess we can just kill them like this since there's nothing in the molded, huh? And yeah, this is where having them on alternating death timers means the world. Yep. So anyway, this is the part where I start to talk to you about things that aren't this game because we're about to just click this a lot of times. There's a lot of things, like if I were able to, if I were able to fit everything on this floor, I could put the Tycoon up here, right? And then we gain a bunch of money for this. Unfortunately, I cannot, but, you know. Nothing really matters at this point in life. You know, this is the part where the nihilism really starts to set in. I really start to feel that, wow, existence is truly meaningless, huh? As I sit here and start to reform Offering Monument. This is the infinite. If you've never done this, I highly recommend against it. It is basically like torture. I didn't really have a discussion topic prepared for you at this timing because I did not wake up today and go, yeah, I'm gonna do a fucking dumbass infinite on this run. That's gonna take up all of my time, right? And this is a common problem that I find myself having with this game where it's like, yeah, despite having despite building my entire deck around this and getting everything to fall into place, I got all the pieces, everything worked out just perfectly, my reward is just torture. 255. We want to get him up to about 1,000. He's killing the boss for us. Like, this is what I have to do against Seraph. Because at this point, I can't lose. This is the thing. From this position, just by doing the numbers, I cannot lose. If you look at it, right? Because I have infinite health. I have infinite attack on these units. I have infinite damage. But it's so painful. It's so painful. Like, this is torture. I think we did the math when I did this on stream, right? And it comes out to be like somewhere in the range. To get to a point where one of these one-shot Seraph, you have to do this like for 3 hours because of the animations. I believe that Super Ultra speeds up the animation time a little bit. It's just horrible. 450 damage. We want to get him up a little higher. It's just... What's on my mind lately, I guess? What's happening in the old dome? You know what I've been thinking about lately? I've been seeing this trope a lot because it's summer. It's the trope of people going to the beach and just like laying down. And a little less so because of the pandemic, right? But people, this is something that I've never understood, right? And maybe you can give me some clarification on why you enjoy this if you're the type to do this. But the people who just go to the beach and they just like lay down and they just tan for, I don't know, an entire day, like just go down and lay on the beach in the sun for like 6 hours. I cannot what do you do? How does that become enjoyable to you? I don't. This is something that's been on my mind recently. I thought I was gonna talk about this in Retropolis, but I guess life comes at you fucking fast here, huh? Remember, we gotta do this 223 times to kill Seraph with Harvester of Death. So, I won't. What I'll do is I will not edit this out. I will put a timestamp in the description for you to just skip this. If you don't want to watch this and you don't want to hear me bullshit about whatever's on the top of my brain, I will put a link. I will put a timestamp in the description for you to skip to wherever, right? To skip ahead. But really, with that aside out of the way, I really don't get it, right? Because doesn't that get fucking boring? I see that maybe it's just a trope, right? Maybe it's just something they show in like the movies, in the TV series, right? Where people just go, they lay out in the sun and they tan. I'm very, as you can probably imagine, I'm very pale. I don't go outside a whole lot, especially not right now. I'm not an outdoorsy type in any capacity. But it's always been something that I was surprised to see. Is like I always was like, isn't this just fucking boring? Like, doesn't this seem like not fun to you? I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy, but it seems like not fun to me to just like go sit outside, alone, quiet, just sit there, right? No talking. Not maybe people mess around on their phone nowadays, right? Like especially in the old times, right? Like in the 60s, like in James Bond movies when he goes near the pool and there's like a million girls in bikinis with like the mirrors to tan their face as well. It's something that I've always accepted as just like normal and natural, but I've never really stopped and thought about until recently. I was like, this is weird. I don't like this. This is strange. I was thinking about that lately. Other than that, what else is new? I don't know. Usually the what else is new conversation goes to Retropolis, but Retropolis Builder Plus has also been taking a lot of my brain power. So I haven't really had a what else is new discussion except for like in the first 5 minutes, but I don't get super into it. The surprising answer is, yeah, not much. Just kind of chilling. Taking her easy lately. Really not a whole lot to tell you about me. There's not much to do right now because of the whole you-know-what outside. But, more stuff coming for the YouTube soon, I hope. Gonna do some Neon Abyss, hope you're excited for that. Probably gonna do some Stone Shard as well. What I'm planning on doing is I'm planning on staying at 3 videos a day, but doing 4 series and just alternating between them. And actually it'll be 4 videos a day because we're gonna do stream highlights from Monster Train for a bit as well. If I haven't mentioned it, there's highlights at 5:30 every day for the next few days of the 9-win streak. That's exciting as well. But, yeah. Probably gonna do like Neon Abyss on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and like Stone Shard Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, something, or Tuesday, Thursday, yeah, probably Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, something like that. So the overall landscape is probably gonna be like Retropolis in the mornings, then Monster Train in the afternoon with a Monster Train episode at 2:30, which would be this episode type, and then a stream highlight at 5:30 as well. Even if it's not a super exciting run for the stream highlight, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna grab it and put it up because I want to have. Some people mentioned that they like being able to see the chat interaction as well. It's a different side of the content, right? Because this one-on-one me and you discussion is kind of nice, but also it's nice to have the like, hey guys, how you doing today? What's going on, my friends? We're there. I don't need to do any more. So now we need to, we need to do some stuff over here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna mold it down here, and we're gonna have these 2 offering monuments as my killers. And I'm just gonna have them kill the single heavies that survive. We made it. Welcome back if you just skipped through. I'll give you a quick recap of what I discussed, which is just upcoming on the YouTube stuff, if you're interested in hearing about that. If not, I understand. Don't worry, I understand. Do this. Keep her alive, and then let's play this. Doesn't do anything. Oh yeah, we can go back from Super Ultra. Actually, you know what? With how this run is looking right now, I'm gonna stay on Super Ultra. Forgive me. These guys just crush. We go ahead, we reform. I don't want to play any spells on the top 4. Reform Tycoon so that he can tank around. And then he passes away. Ah, okay. And this guy dies, right? Yeah, he dies for sure, you die for sure. Everything dies, right? It's fine. I just have to keep reforming a chump blocker up here, which I can do. Especially with this explosive, right? The sound of a unit reforming is now forever burned into my skull. I don't like it. I don't like it. But this is your infinite. If you've ever wanted to do one, this is one that you can do. Do I recommend it? Fuck no. It is torture. Do anything else. But this is probably the easiest one to do. It's the most consistent. You can get this one the easiest, I believe. But like, just don't do it. Just don't do it to yourself. Trust me, it's not worth it. This is a bit of a threat here because he's gonna die, or he's not gonna die. I'm gonna kill this guy. I don't know. Holdover is now worthless. It doesn't matter, right? I draw all 7 cards anyway. As long as Siliphyte lives, right? That's all I wanted to get done here. Although if I can make him live, can I make him live? More money is good. I'm just gonna do that against Seraph about 10 times as much. About 10 times as much. Kristalis, both of you. He's at what? 1365, 1230. Excellent. Well, not excellent, but... I love Monster Train. What a great game. To make a little more money, I'm going to kill one of these offering monuments off. All of my hard work pays off. I want to reform him. I want to min-max our income here. I want to reform the Tycoon. I'm gonna take my extra little bit of money here. Although I actually cannot. We can do something like this. No, 45. Let me out. It hurts. Oh, this is pain. Oh, it's so painful. Maybe I'll fuck up and we'll just die to Seraph. It's the knowledge that I have a win and that this video probably goes on for another 40 minutes that kills me here. It hurts. It really hurts. This run is pain. We go to the Merchant of Steel, because at this point I try to make any shortcut happen that makes this run not take me 40 more minutes. Okay, what do you have in here? Can I get Totems gain multi-strike? Oh, extinguish abilities trigger an additional time! Hey! So Memorial Fund is positive income flow here. Incant armor 1. 1. I'm just looking for multi-strike. Ah yes, large stone. I might die to Seraph. It's hard to see, right? But I might die to this boss. I think I'm gonna try to just make Siliphyte tank a little bit. I don't know. It's kind of awkward, but also it's not like I can't just like reform any unit I want, right? I don't know what to do. Oh fuck, that's so good. Oh baby. All right, we're saved. This run might not take me the next 40 minutes. This run might only take us 20 minutes now. Thank the fucking Lord. Oh. Praise, this one goes out to Big J himself. Thanks, Jesus. I'm gonna remove a dreg, and then I'm gonna consider removing like Purifying Cleanse for a second here. Just because it can let me keep a Silliphite who gets reformed alive a little longer is why I might want to hold on to it. But the dregs clog up our reforms, and the burnout extension isn't that big of a deal. 135, 105 goes to... I can do like Tycoon. No, I can't Wirestone anything. The run is very tight on space. Alright. Prepare yourselves. There'll be a timestamp if you want to skip all the bullshit. Don't worry. There'll be 2 timestamps in the description for the last 2 fights to skip all of the nonsense. Top 4 space loss is fine. Our Darkwing's a little less fine. Okay, we're gonna play this one out the exact same. Buffering Monument up here. I do want to increment this guy down by 1. Ah, interesting. Drew into the other one. How bad is that? It's not that big of a deal. We have time. We have time. Although, you know, damage output here does get to be pretty large, as you can see. Exhibit A. Tycoon is just dying here. Everything I draw costs 0. I should mold it. I should just cycle through the deck. Yeah, I should just cycle through the deck. Definitely correct. Because that's everything, right? Except for the 1 Offering Monument? That's everything. We're there already. Holy shit, this is the fastest I've ever seen an Infinite like this set up. Mind you, I haven't seen Infinites like this very often. Holy fuck, Tethys, please. Tethys, please! Okay. So we play Molded. I will bring back the Explosive. Our girl Tethys is a little weak right now, I gotta say. I don't know, maybe I just die. Maybe this isn't that big of a deal. Maybe this run ends right now. Like, as long as I just play... As long as I'm playing spells, right? It's no big deal. Yeah. The raw damage output on this floor is very high. Why are you dying? Like, what is killing you? Oh, the double trigger of explosive does 100 damage, right? Cool. Molten encasement would make this one a lot simpler as well. I think that we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna Molded, bring back a drag, drop him here. Just more grist for the mill. Play a Flash Freeze. We now have 2 cards in there. And it's fine, because we just play Molded, draw everything, grab a drag, blood for the Blood God. I just wanna kill this Offering Monument off now. Which is pretty easy to do. Blood for the Blood God. We'll get into the bullshitting once I get into it. Like, once the Infinite's in full swing, I gotta make sure I don't fuck it up right now. Which is hard to do, I think. I think we have it for sure. I just want to make sure that I don't blunder this one away. Want to be certain of that. Back to Tycoon. 3, 6, 9 cards in hand. So I play a Molded, we draw a Molded, I reform Offering Monument. Play Offering Monument. No. Because I need them to die alternatingly. Yeah. Right, okay. So we're gonna feed this guy health, but it doesn't matter. Right, I need them to die in an alternating fashion, not at the same timing. If I play this, they will not die alternating. So I play Purifying Cleanse. I then play this Offering Monument. We play molded. Here we are. Yes. Welcome back. I feel unwell. I don't feel so good. Alright. So, anyway, as I was saying, what else is on my mind lately? Not much. You know, Neon Abyss is really fun if you haven't checked that game out. That game's pretty cool. We're here for a while. We have to do this 100 times, roughly, to get this Devourer of Death to kill Seraph. Yeah. But, you know, the usual. Not a whole lot, right? Just taking it easy, of course, as I've said multiple times now, but really it's the truth. I don't really feel comfortable doing anything right now because of the whole pandemic going on outside. Oh, I'm just chilling. What else? Nothing really. Probably gonna be real hungry after this. I woke up, I had my coffee, and I started the recordings for the day. And you know, it's like 2 hours later now, and I'm feeling the coffee hunger set in. I'm feeling that I should have been done recording by now. This run should have ended, and I should be going to eat right now. Right? This is right about now in the recording session, because it doesn't take me too long to record everything. It's about an hour it's probably about an hour and 40 minutes now with Retropolis. Builder Plus mode taking so much of my time. And this is the point where I start to get a little hungry, but it's like, okay, we're almost done. I'm gonna get to go eat soon. However, something has occurred. Something's wrong. I can feel it. 450. So it doesn't count the double trigger here. That's fine. Don't worry. We'll get there. I'm not a quitter. It's much better to do this on stream, I feel like, but when they offer, this is a free win, right? When they give you Offering Monument from your first shot, from your first pickup, you pick it up and you go, in purple blue, you pick it up and you go, alright, if we get molded from the next combat, we just win the game, right? And that was what happened here. As long as they give me a molded, we win the game. And they did, because you're guaranteed your duplications, you're guaranteed the removals. The pieces you're only needed, the only thing you're needing is Offering Monument. I think that the biggest way that the devs could show that they want to kill any fun, wacky interactions is if they stop you from doing this in a future patch. That's a concern I have, is if they ever stop this interaction, I'm gonna go, wow, that's fucking sad. Because this was like, I wouldn't say this is fun, but this is something zany and crazy you can do in a run, and now if you don't want to watch the stream highlights, you can see it for yourself how you get there. There's an amount of nuance involved as well. It's not a crazy amount of nuance, but there is an amount of nuance involved in doing this. Which is, you know, it's good to learn, I guess. Because this is a tool that, if you're very dedicated to win streaking and you really want to get a high win streak, you should do this, because this is a guaranteed win. Regardless of how enjoyable it is, this is no, oh, my Tethys just does 1,000,000 damage per turn sort of build, but it just crushes, right? It just crushes. There's no way I can lose this from here. Well, there is a way, and the way is if this Devourer of Death gets triggered early. But that shouldn't happen because we can just reform the middle floor front line enough times that they'll survive, plus we have ways to pick off the 5 health enemies. Honestly, the jackstrips is really important for letting Flash Freeze pick off 5 health enemies, right? The other way you can win this, by the way, if you're looking at this and you're like, what are other win conditions? So Siren of the Sea is obviously a good one. Siren of the Sea is probably the best one. She takes the least amount of work. Alternatively, you can win this with Wickless Baron as well. But on top of that, you could... The way that I won this in the past was by giving Offering Monument multi-strike and then just slapping him behind a Wickless Tycoon who I gave Incant +1 armor to. and you just scale up like crazy. There's a lot of ways you can go with this one. This is one of the few infinites in this game I know about. There's also the Awoken's Railspike Remove Consume build, where you, I think you need X plus 3 relic for that. And then there's the Ember build, right? But because you can, everything in this game, there's also Votivary. Votivary with double extinguish triggers is another one. But I think that's the only one that's actually draw positive. Everything else in this game is draw neutral or draw negative, right? Offering Token is the best example of draw negative, where you draw one but then you discard one. So you're essentially removing 2 cards from your hand to gain 1. And this is draw neutral, you're drawing 1 card every time and you're playing 1 card every time. Draw positive is, I think it's only Votivary, because you're playing 1 card, and with the double extinguish trigger you're drawing 2. They're very, very, like, I think that's the only way in the game actually to draw positively. No. Deep Offering. Deep Offering draws positively. Actually, it does it? It's like theoretically it draws positively because it draws you 5 cards and you discard your hand. Which means that in some cases it draws you like 5 cards for 0. We're closing in on it. 1200, so we're at 2400 over here now. Almost there. Almost there. Stay with me. I hope you're able to stay awake. It's only taken 6 minutes so far, I gotta say. This is a lot faster than the last one was that I did this with, so I'm glad for that. But, yeah. It's interesting to look at infinites in this game, because they all suck. Like, they're really all bad. You know? One thing I have to be conscious about, this is another aside, right? We're closing in on the 1,000 subs. If you don't know, 1,000 subs. I already have all the watch hours needed, because to monetize videos on YouTube, you need 1,000 subscribers, and you need, I think, 8,000 hours watched in the last month, which we smashed through at like 300 subs. We smashed through that requirement. You guys have been watching these videos. It's very, very kind of you to watch and spend your time with me. But I am going to be putting pre-roll ads and post-roll ads on these videos. I should probably look into putting at the end of the video those cards, so that they pop up and be like, hey, here's a suggested video for you if you want to watch more, right? I should do that. I should look into how those work. Maybe I'll do that after this. Maybe that'll be my task for today. I try to accomplish one task for the YouTube that isn't just recording, so that I feel like isn't just recording the 2 series I'm doing, so that I'm making some sort of forward momentum on my YouTube. But you know, if you hear me saying I'm gonna put ads on these videos and you don't like it, as I've said many times, put an ad blocker on your browser. I don't care. I'm gonna put the ads there. They're for you to watch if you want to support me. But, you know, it's not, I don't expect it to be a very high amount of income, right? The ad revenue I make from Twitch is very meager. However, a lot more people are watching these videos than are watching ads on Twitch, to be fair. So it's like, in an average night on Twitch, I would probably see, like, I don't know, probably see around 100 to 150 people right now, unique viewers who would see ads, whereas in an average night, or an average video sees like 1,000 to 2,000 people right now, in the range of like 1,300, right? Which is crazy. That's a lot of people. And if even half of those people watch an ad, I'm gonna get, you know, not a ton of money, but with the number of videos I put out, because if you're interested, right, I talk about ad revenue every now and then. If you're interested in ad revenue numbers, if you've ever wondered about it, as a smaller creator like myself, I'd make, I think it's $3 per 1,000 people who see an ad. So if half of you guys watch the ads on both of the Monster Train videos, I'll probably see about an extra $3 a day. Which, you know, is a lot. Like, that's a reasonable amount of money. Closing in on it. We're almost there. Are you still with me? Did you just click the timestamp? I don't blame you if you did. But yeah, you know, see roughly $6 per day extra, $3 to $6 per day, depending on how many people watch these ads, and the YouTube ad revenue might be different. I don't know. However, there's the big however there, the thing I mentioned. I gotta stop swearing. I fucking gotta stop. Unless it's a very important moment that I need to swear into. I wonder if I have to check the yes, these videos are made for kids, even though I know that very few of you... YouTube gives me the analytics, right? Very few... My demographic is mostly 20 to 30. Which makes sense. This isn't really a game that you're playing at the age of 5. If you are, oh my god, how large is your brain? You're a prodigy. Almost there. Almost there. Hang in there, everyone. We're almost to the other side. 1950. 1965. 1980. 1995. 2010 damage. Triggers twice, that's 4,000. Ah, yeah. Alright, we made it. Welcome back. If you just click the timestamp, it only took 10 minutes, which is surprising. Thank you for rejoining me. I appreciate that you cared enough to just click the timestamp even. To update you, we're at 1,010 damage on this Offering Monument, and we're at 2,010 damage on the Devourer of Death. And now all we have to do is keep this floor alive and kill Shadewings. That's all that's left on the what to do today. Holy fuck, that was actually not so bad. Getting there 15 damage at a time is a lot easier than getting there 5 damage at a time. He's at an even 1,000. My man's taking 1,000 damage. Hang on, can we just end the combat right now? If I... Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna win the combat actually. Yeah, that's good. we're just gonna call it a day here. I did kill them both, which is maybe bad, but yeah. Alright, so anyway, what's the crux of this run? What's the takeaway? That's what I want you to take away from this run. Just surprise. You know, the funniest part is I've had longer videos than this. I've had runs go longer. I'm tired. Like I feel mentally exhausted after that shit. Units played 339. What else could I possibly say? There's no recap. Try this infinite out if you have the time to spare, but just know that just make sure you have a win condition. It can be truly miserable if you don't. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more for some reason. I will see you in the next one.